is already stated to you all, I am Wendy B., the author of Gravitating to a Successful You. As you all already know, I am a graduate here, as well, honors graduate from Miles College. Absolutely, I am here and I've been where you're sitting. So please don't take for granted where you are. I would first like to say thank you to Dr. Chekwa. Dr. Chekwa is amazing. Dr. Chekwa inspired me to be here at Miles College. I was a nervous wreck. I was older. I was like, Lord, I'm not just like all the other little youngsters. I'm older. So just as well as Myra, I started later as well. However, in high school, I was not the most likely to succeed. So with that being said, I felt that I did not have the confidence to actually pursue college material. However, Dr. Chekwa told me, oh no ma'am, oh no ma'am. So I definitely started here and I was a nervous wreck. I put my mind to what it was that I needed to do and I excelled. But it wasn't an easy journey. That journey came with sacrifice. That journey was, oh my goodness, unstoppable. But I had to tackle everything that I had to tackle. And what I learned was, and I only learned this when I actually got to college, is that it's levels to how you actually learn. And I didn't know that. And I'm a visual learner. So I didn't know that I had to sit in front of the class, where I would always sit in the back of the class. So I had to do things differently to take on the obstacles that were before me. However, with that being said, I continued to tackle, but I ran away from my actual academics and math. That killed me. When I was in trigonometry, I ran from it. I was so scared. But I said, you can't be scared. I reached out for tutoring to my aunt, which I call a math genius because she's also been teaching over 30 years. So I also speak about that as well in my book as well, Gravitating to a Successful You. When I went to her, I said, I'm not understanding where I'm coming in a block, where I can't get past, once I get from the formula, coming on down halfway, the page, I'm lost. I'm not understanding. I'm like, what is the problem? Why am I not understanding? But I was in honors. I couldn't jeopardize my GPA. So I said, I have to get help. I had to reach out. I had to take the ego aside and sit it down. What's important, what was most important to me was getting my education and taking it to the next level. Once I did that, she told me, she said, I know exactly where you're getting lost. She said, your teacher or instructor is telling you exactly where you need to go. But in that process, you're getting lost because she's taking a shortcut. You can't do the shortcut. So you have to go the long way. As I've always said, it doesn't matter how you get it, just get it. So reach out for help if you ever need it. As I stated to you, I was in honors. So I didn't want to jeopardize my GPA to go down. I became on the dean's list. I was so excited. All of this was new to me because I didn't perform the way that I needed to before. So however, when I continued, Dr. Chekwa always was an awesome support system for me. And I thank him for that. But I pressed, and I come to tell you this. When I left Miles College, at first I was scared. I'm gonna let you know, because then that's where it was like, okay, are you going to do masters? Are you going to do masters? Are you going to do a master's degree? Yes, I am going to do a master's degree because I'm worthy. I'm worthy of that, but I doubted myself. And I want you all to know, don't doubt yourself to take it to the next level. Don't doubt yourself. I took myself to the next level, honors there as well, and now I'm pursuing a PhD. Your level of success, you take it to the next level where it's no option for any other level to take it to. You keep going. Don't set yourself where you have a cap. You keep going. You keep pushing to the next level. And one thing I can say, don't let life just happen to you. Life will happen to you and you won't know what to do. Don't let that discourage you from taking the next step, because guess what? It takes work to be here.
That's right.
It takes work just to be in this room. So imagine what it takes when you're outside from graduating here. It's a whole nother level. You have to step it up to a whole nother notch. And guess what? You can't stop there, because there's another level. You have to keep pushing. Positioning your levels of life. As I stated, life will happen to you. Positivity, giving back, building, right here, building a new mindset. It starts with your mindset. If you don't have the mindset to take it to the next level, it won't happen. If you let family or anyone discourage you, don't let anyone discourage you. Believe me, with your success, it is nothing but obstacles coming your way. You have to know how to leap over and take it to that next level. Investing in yourself with an education and determination. But understand, this is a balance block. That's a foundation. My foundation was Miles College. My foundation was Miles College. Know that. My foundation was Miles College. Education was always, don't settle. Education was always was downplayed or has been downplayed in my life. Have you all ever heard anyone say, oh, I'm not going to college. Oh, I'm not pursuing. Oh, I'm doing it 4 years and I'm done. Don't let anyone tell you not to go to school and pursue what it is that you need to pursue for you and your life. Most people are here and they're the first people here. The first people in their family even getting a 4-year degree. So you take it to the next level. Just because your family is not doing whatever it is, you take it to the next level. You're not living for just them. You have to live for yourself. Don't let anyone discourage you. And to me, what I feel that it is a defense mechanism that they use. That defense mechanism is to avoid direct action. Anything that they can procrastinate with, a procrastination. Deflecting and on complexity. Anything complex, anything too hard to do, they don't want to do. So guess what? If they don't see themselves doing it, they don't see you doing it. You let them know. Don't base my success off of what you got going on. You let them know who you are. Denial and rejection. That's a responsibility. A lot of people back up from responsibility. Anything, you have to be responsible to go to work. You got to be responsible to do your work. You got to be responsible to stay up all night long, writing a paper, and you know you got to have it in. You can't wait till the last minute. You have to set your information together where you know how to put everything together so it's not last minute. But some people procrastinate. You have to change that. You have to get up and just do. Get up and do it. That's all you have to do. Some people can't get up. It's not that they can't, they won't. It's the mindset. Surround yourself with people that will take you further. Build relationships and value them. I value my relationships that I have now. My phone book in my phone, the directory is different now. I value who is around me. I value who I put myself around to take me to higher heights. I have more doctors in my phone now than I have ever had in my life. Little old me? Yes. When I was here at Miles College, I learned a quadrant diagram, SWOT analysis, that they actually use with Fortune 500 companies to build them to a success that none other can have, or that it takes work to get there. Creating your own system of how you deal with your obligations that you have in your life, your strengths, everything that you have to build you to get up, to push forward, to know, to believe in yourself. Build on that. Your weaknesses. We don't have any of those, and if you do, you need to eliminate them, as well as with your threats. God will make your enemies your footstool. Your opportunities, capitalize like none other. You capitalize. You are worthy. You are awesome. You are all that and a bag of chips. Yes, you are. Produce at the highest level. You produce at the highest level. People died for us to go to school, to be something, to read, to know how to do. We have an obligation to be great. We have an obligation to be great. Period. Know why you are here. As I said to you before, yes, the foundation for me was Miles College. That's where I was accepted. I was accepted at Miles College, and I am worthy. So when you're here, you put on your clothes and you stand firm. I was told when I was here how to make sure that I was dressed properly. Make sure I had on what it was. It was exciting for me to get my honors curriculum coat, and I wore it proudly. I stand here today because of the foundation of Miles College poured into me and accepted me. So when I step out of those doors, I can represent well from Miles College wherever I go. You have an obligation to be great. Make this your greatest comeback. I challenge you to take anything that you have going on right now. If you're going to be a doctor, lawyer, whatever it is that you're going to be, do that and take it beyond. Don't just stop and settle. Don't let life happen to you. Make it happen. You have an obligation to be great. I have it in my book. You have an obligation to be great. You make your GPA your money maker. Take it to higher heights that no one else knows. Make Miles College and put them on a pedestal and on a level that has never happened before. Reach out to someone else and help them. But don't drag them, because you can't allow it to be dragged down. You cannot allow anyone to drag you down. It's no other option. You have to be great. You are great. You are amazing. Let's say it together. We have an obligation to be great. We have an obligation to be great. I need to hear you all. We have an obligation to be great. Say it louder. We have an obligation to be great. Stand for me. I can't hear you. Stand. You stand on the foundation of Miles College. That is the great Miles College. Be proud of where you are. Again, we have an obligation to be great. Let me hear you.
We have an obligation to be great.
Amazing. Make this your greatest comeback.